There you go. How's that sound? Apparently, OBS. There we go. Apparently, OBS had lost that I was using my headset. Thank you for pointing it out. I never would have noticed. Yeah, there we am. So to recap what apparently everybody missed. Hello, Davis on YouTube. I'm doing great. How about you? Aid, the problem is your name and my channel settings. Nothing I can do about that because it's a PG stream, so I can still see what you're saying, but nobody else will be able to. And Baseball Boy on YouTube. This is a private ARK server, and I cannot give out the password. Sorry. And to recap too, everybody, as you saw me rotating around, this is a modded server, as evidenced by the dragons. The dragons are permanently capable of being tamed. And why is that guy just ignoring me? Anyway, they're permanently able to be tamed, whereas on a regular server they are not. They're like a 20-minute tame or something like that, or not able to be tamed at all. And of course this one's been painted to my specs. And I also said the reason why it is ARK today instead of Minecraft is Val is off on real life business. Unfortunate reality of things. So she isn't going to be streaming today, and Techspert, who is in my Twitch stream, streams earlier in the day and typically is a little after 5 when he comes back the second half, so I decided to do ARK. Although he is welcome to join me on this server. That is an open invitation from Tegan. If you want to join us, just let me know and I will PM you the info. Mr. Techspert. And for those watching in other channels, he is a member of the Society of Squirrels. Yeah, I've been tweaking the sounds in ARK. But Tex Cubs SF, I just call him Techspert. He is a member of the Society of Squirrels. And let's try the sound effects again. There we go. We'll see how that sounds to everybody. Being dark, I'm going to end up getting eaten or dead. I just know it. I actually don't know how to set up a server for ARK, Baseball Boy. That is something... There we go. And hello, Dang It Davis on Twitch. But I don't know about ARK servers. That was something set up by a friend of mine. They do all the work. I just get to play on it. And glad everything is finally situated away. I'm so nervous about getting killed. But if you do decide to come join me, Tex, I actually pick the... Well, once we get everything squared away, you'll pick the North Tropical Island, and then I can come pick you up and bring you to the safe house we have built there. And I am so nervous about getting off this dragon with so many things that want to eat me nearby. But let's go. Oh, that worked. Not quite what I wanted to do, but that will work. That keeps me alive. Come on. Get your attention, kill you, or you will just ignore my existence. You are too weak as a dinosaur. Yeah, I'm running 24595 and it runs. It might take a minute depending on your connection speed for the mods on it. And no, it's not vanilla. This is a modded ARK server. And Kaiba on YouTube. Yes, I'm happy I'm back. Thank you very much. But this is a modded. That's why I'm riding a dragon and it's fully tamed, because you can't do that in vanilla. Plus the castle pieces are another mod. And I think we have something like no collision for items, and there's a stack me mod, I think is what it's called, so it increases the stack size and decreases the weights of things. And there's a couple other small tweak items and build items. Not heavily modded by any stretch of the imagination, but it does have a few mods. Let's see, is it safe-ish? Sabertooth over there. I don't see anything right here. Inventory. That's what I need to do. Go here, go here, and go here. That will allow me to move. Hopefully not get killed. There we go. Yeah, he's kind of burdened now. But yeah, I've actually kind of fallen in love with ARK. At first, I will be honest, I did not want anything to do with it, because I will tell you on this game, everything, and I do mean pretty much everything, wants to kill you. Make you dead or make you food. I did Texpert, but let me just send it to you privately to make sure. If gotta look it up. Where did she put that information? Sorry, folks, I'm just looking for something to get to text. I think I put it in our main chat. Oh my goodness. Where did it go? And oh, for the love of Pete. It is there. I just don't remember exactly. Give me just a moment, guys. I'm going to go temporarily away so I can look up some information. Going to have to log out a minute, but I got to get to a safe house. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, never mind. Techspert was able to find it. So that's good. I'm going to head back to my little safe house anyway for a minute. I want to try to rebuild that other foundation that I tore up. And then we're going to have to go scout for a nice flat piece of land. Plus, in preparation for Mr. Tech showing up, I got to be relatively nearby so I can come get him. Sorry, it's dark. Oh, I can't move. Why can I not move? Why am I so heavy? Let's do this. And that. And that. Can I move now? Yes. Okay. Get the rest out of him. No, that won't. That's not quite what I want to do. Give me your stone, fiber, and thatch. That back in here. Fiber and thatch. And make the foundation. Then take it all back out. That works. Pick this up. Alright, now you give me what you have. I need this. This. This you can drop. This you can drop. This you can drop. And this. And this. This. That I gotta put away. Oh my goodness. How much am I over? Oh, I'm not. I can still move. God, he's gonna follow me. Here. Yes, you'll see that I have things very much kind of organized because I like organization. And we'll just throw that in there since it's a little bit extra. And over here. Wrong one. Oh, no, I do have a recipe, so... Oh, he's got it. I just put it in here. That. Got the fiber. And then I forgot I do have a flashlight. Oh, dude. Okay. I have to go out the other way. Go. Hello, Mr. Dragon. There we go. So, aside from the dragon blocking the view, there's kind of my house. We call it the beach house. Not my permanent residence, but I did put it together for the most part for everybody. We've got pretty safe around here now. Got our little bit of a farm and some other items. Dinosaur pen with a variety. There's some in there that are mine, but with the dragon I haven't been using them, so they've just been kind of sitting there. These are my two workhorses. He does stone, he does wood. For those of you that are familiar with the dinos, or not familiar with the dinos, otherwise you know what they do. And over there I've got a trike. That was my very first tame. He's still alive, despite at one point I got attacked by something bad. Yeah, don't take on an alpha dino if you're not sure what you're doing, which is what I did. And half my dinosaur pack that I was guiding around before I had flight went and jumped off a cliff with him, which meant he was easy to pick them off. The rest of them stayed with me, and then consequently got eaten by other things because I had a smaller number. And well, yeah, it was just a really bad situation. Then I finally eventually got a pterodactyl and had flight, so I was safer and reconstituted my pack. There are a bunch of the Dilophosauruses, the little, I call them mini raptors. In packs, they're phenomenal, and that's what I got. I got 6 of them. So when I do take them anywhere, all 6 go with me, because together they can pretty much take on everything. If I need some really heavy lifting, I take my trike with me, but I don't even do that very much anymore because I got him. He's level 50. Not much. I think from what I hear, a Giga, the Gigantosaurus or whatever it is, might be deadly. But oh, and the Titanosaurus, the big giant walking mountain brontosaurus thing, he did some hurt to this guy, and he killed my beaver. I had a different beaver that was a higher level. He got killed. It was a sad day. So then I just spent most of my time here on this island because it's relatively safe, and just once I got the dragon, would run around and just flame everything to death to level up, and that's how I am where I'm at now. But I'm finally comfortable enough. I would most certainly like to start building my own house, and that's where we're at today. And of course, being night and raining, what time is it anyway? It's almost daytime, so that means the rain should be stopping soon. Gonna have to do some mining because I need to get some more stone. And thankfully, oh, why can't I get my door open? Oh, there it is. I have in here a large amount of fiber and not so much thatch. I'll have to get some more of that. But for now, this will work. Oh, get out of here. So let's go scout a place. Oh, and I'll turn around so you can see my base a little better. This is the beach house. Storage is that small wooden building in the back. The forge and foundry is the stone square in the front. And then, of course, the main house with the kitchen on the one side. Bedroom upstairs. There's a bar. I'll show you the pub. Oh! That hurt. Yeah. That was painful. Meant to push spacebar, not the E key. Anyway. The pub. Still a little bit of a work in progress, but hey, someplace to stop in, get a drink, talk to friends. Hopefully not die from jumping from the air on a dragon. Thank you. So note to self. Oh, sure. You show up when I do that, Tegan. Nice. Alright. Anyway, now that you guys have seen the house and I've tried to kill myself, let's go see if we can find a nice flat piece of real estate. Most of the... Yes, Nodnim on Beam. Yes, I am. Brandon3055 is a very good friend of mine as well. So you have the right guy. And laugh it up, little girl. Yeah, Tegan, I tried going to the island that was like half burnt. I think it's even called this one right here. Tried going over there. Well, the Staff of Power was intended to be high-end, end-game, very powerful. That's why there is no lower-level version of the Staff of Power. But anyway, that half-burnt island right there is full of nothing but evil, death, destruction, and decay. And thank you for the follow, Nodum. But it's time to move from the beach house, I'm thinking. It's just finding a good spot to call my own. Yeah, when I first went over to this island there to look at, because that looks like a very nice flat area right there. So I was thinking, yeah, I'm going to go right over there. And then there was like 4 T-Rexes and 6 Carnos all sitting right there just waiting for me to come say hi. Of course, Dragon made short work of them, but still, point was. Half tempted to try and fly down to the bubbles that are underwater. Wonder if I could get down there before I drown. I wouldn't have any way back up, but I wonder if I could get down there before I drown. I just wish there was some nice, large, flat areas is the problem. Anybody that's watching familiar with the center map that knows of any large-ish flat areas? That's my problem. Just not enough, like, one of these islands, this island, I think it's this island, right? Oh, no, not that one. Which one was it? I have no intention of losing the dragon. I did not fight those T-Rexes face to face. I stayed up high and just flamed them to death. They couldn't reach me. I'm good at ranged attacks. And funny enough, with all the flying around I've been doing, I have yet to find a Giga. I know there's supposedly one over by the ruins, but haven't been over there for a minute. See, that's deceptive. That looks very, very flat. But as you get down closer, you realize, no, it's not really. Or maybe it is. I was wrong. Maybe we'll use this island. That might work. Get up higher and take a look. Oh no! Did she really? Killed by... Yep, see, there's where my beaver got killed. And there's where I got killed by... I have no idea what I got killed by. Oh, it looks like one of the dinos at the ruins got killed. Tamed a small dragon. That was Gorgon earlier today. Oh, it must have happened further back then. Huh. Oh, I was just looking, Tegan. Right here. Looks like it was one of those little pet me dinos. It looks like got killed by a Dilophosaurus. 7, 6, 10, 11, like 11 ARK days ago. So that was about 12 hours ago. I blame Gorgon. Yeah, I think this might work. Yeah, let me switch channels, and I'll be right over there. Text. There we go. Oh yeah, I've seen a Quetzal. I've killed 2 of them. Don't have the stuff to tame them yet, so I've just been killing them. They respawn. See, I don't know if that's going to be big enough. That's where I was going to build. Oh, let's level up our dragon here. Let's do damage. Why not?
To play the game.
Oh, hello!
Hello.
Kaiba, there might be a werewolf mod for ARK. Lord only knows. I'm just kind of bumbling around looking for a nice, flat-ish area to begin building my permanent home. And that is harder to do in ARK than I realized. Let's see, how flat is this area? Oh, and no, because by the time you get from up there down, yeah, too much variation. Somebody needs to make an ARK map that is lots of flat open land in some areas, which on a PvP server could be a nice area for contesting, you know, just compete to see who can control the flat area.
Now, I have not played this at all. So, just warning you now.
Well, that's okay, then you'll be pretty much where I was when I started. Because I hadn't played it before when it was gifted to me. which is why I died so much in the beginning and was about ready to just say, you know what, screw it.
Actually, I forgot that you got that gifted to you.
I almost even walked away from this game not too long ago because I had a tame that I'd been trying to get done for a couple hours and failed a second time. Then it disappeared, and then when I went to go use the facilities I was at my safe house, but in the time I was at the facilities, 5 minutes, I got killed. I don't know by what, because it doesn't say what I got killed by, just that I got killed.
Put my stream back to PG.
Come on, die. There we go. Killing trilobites.
I was streaming earlier with some other people, and they were not PG.
Ah.
So I needed to change it for a little while.
Yeah, I've never had a game that made me want to rage quit so often, but then go back and play again like an hour later. Don't you dare try to run away from me.
Still downloading mods.
Yeah, a couple of... I think there's one that's particularly big, so it may take a minute.
Well, let me finish some other stuff first. Get my stream up.
There are some graphical issues on this game that they really need to take care of. Like the sun glare, which is kind of cool. Although at some points it's just so bright you can't see anything when you're looking at sand, and sand should not be that bright. At least not that I'm aware of. And hello, Count Saberwolf. Welcome to Twitch. Yeah, Kaiba, that would be kind of cool for a game like this too. Have it so that it has some kind of procedural generation, like a lot of the other survival games. That would be kind of awesome to have this kind of stuff, but in a procedurally generated area. No Man's Sky is kind of that concept, but it doesn't have the extensive build mechanic. And Count Saberwolf, I am doing great. How about you? I really don't see where I'm going to be able to build any... I may have to reconsider my plans for my base. Let's go over here and see what's over there. I have not been to those mountains yet, so let's go find out, shall we? Why am I so full inventory-wise? Oh, because of these.
Yeah, it's still saying 8%.
I had to shut
Oh.
it down and restart it a couple of times to get it to finish.
Ah, okay.
You know, it's that wonderful Steam Link mechanic. Oh, look, we're gonna poop bomb down there. Now I know that's the redwood forest right there where the red and green is. There's also where the Titanosauruses are. Titanosauri. We're just kind of taking a high look at everything to see if we can find something build-worthy. There's all the ruins. Oh, no, no. It was a Titanosaurus. Big giant one. Of course, against the dragon didn't look as big as I thought it would be, but yes. Titanosaurus. Let's see if we can go find it. Count Saberwolf, thank you for the follow. You know, Kaiba, I've heard about making stuff in the sky, but not sure how that would work. I haven't quite learned the building mechanics well enough on this thing. This is a lot further away than I thought it was. But yeah, see over here in the redwood forest, I know Gorgon plans to build a tree house. And somewhere over here where the waterfalls are, one of them, Marshall wants to build his house. It almost seems like this is going to be the next area. I never noticed that before. It's a giant monkey. Everybody seems to be building over here because it's got the best real estate. I don't think you can, Awesome. I don't think you can make stuff float. Tegan would know more. She's been playing longer. Why shouldn't I fly up to the monkey? Not that I was going to. I was actually headed up over there. But why not fly to the monkey? It's just a statue. Can I even fly that high over there? Somehow I get the feeling that I can't really fly that high. But that looks cool. Oh. So I probably can't make it over to there either then, can I? Better not risk it then. I die quite well on my own, thank you. Oh, Nadia tried to do it. I see. Well then, I will assume that since that's a similar height, it will probably be the same problem. Oh, I can go where those buildings are. Is that somebody's house right there that's already started building? Well, if that's the case, I can't build there. Oh, it's not? But I can fly up there. Oh, I cannot go there. Gosh darn it. But, that's so cool. Yeah, I know, but that actually looks... That's actually kind of flat-ish, except for the tree. Oh. Well, now I know where Gorgon's building. Never mind. I will just go sulk and find someplace else. See what I can kill in the process.
Yep, still installing updates, or mods.
Oh, come on, die, shark. Thank you for the follow, Count Saberwolf. Once again. Yeah, it is a little bit of a pain, but I will have to give them credit. That was a nice concept. I don't have to download them myself and get the right ones. It's all handled through the game in real time, and that's actually helpful.
And High Gothic.
Yeah, I would say that the feel is kind of similar to Skyrim, but dragons aren't that big of a part of this game. They only are because of the mods we have. Normally, the dragon is a boss, so you wouldn't normally be able to tame them and ride them. And I have no idea, Kaiba, that is a Skyrim mechanic. Or not Skyrim, ARK mechanic. So I have no idea how I can kill things with fire underwater. Maybe it's just magic fire. Alright.
Fortunately, my stream doesn't actually officially start until 6.
Oh, there you go.
10 minutes away. Yeah.
It's not letting you connect to the Discord server? Let me go get you a different link, Count Saberwolf. I can just hover right
Gothic,
here.
Tonight we're playing with dinosaurs.
Yes.
With Greaterator.
Let's go here. And also, Count, it's because the way I've got stuff set up, they didn't all come up at the same time. It literally had that you followed me in like 4 different places at 4 different times. So let's go here. Where is the... I don't remember how to grab the invite. Copy. And there we go. Oh, there you go. Like Tegan said, he came above water, so yeah, I'll take it. Whatever excuse I can come up with. And there is the Discord link, brand new, so I think they are good for an hour. And I gotta figure out why that Discord link is kind of hit or miss on whether it works. can't get me up in the air.
I was wondering what the ominous giggle was about.
Hmm?
Said I was wondering what the ominous giggle was about.
Oh, yes. I'm just high enough I can hit this brontosaurus with my fire, and it can't reach me.
Ah.
Although it is trying to run away. Not that it can, because it's on a very small island. So it really has nowhere to run. And I will just continue to flame him until he dies. Well, I guess I'm close enough. Now it's time to go after you. Yeah, you had no choice. You had no chance. Oh, it's a Triceratops thinking he can take me on. Okay. I will take you guys on too. Really, folks? You think you can get me? Not gonna happen. Any time counts, Saber Wolf. I have no idea. I think that's a fish. A dead fish, but it's fish. Rocks aside, I might be able to make this work. Maybe. Maybe I just want too big of a house, is the problem. That could work. Start it from the center here. Let's get up a little higher. Let's see, go through the center. 3 each way. Well, it's only ambitious, Tegan, if I can't find a space big enough for it. And I may have found that space. The key is where to start so that it does fit. Because I don't have a really good way of measuring. I'm thinking that might actually be a good enough spot right there, and it's getting dark. Gosh darn it. I love how the dragon just floats right here. Isn't it just a beautiful thing? Selfie!
Okay, I'm restarting again.
Alright, yeah, I'm still here. I think I found my spot. Maybe. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If I have to come out over into the beach area, I could do pillars. But I don't think I'll need to. If I start at the right spot, the back of the castle would kind of go up against the tree line. And then I could just use stairs to get down to the beach. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, let's try it. Only got 4 foundations. Huh? The what?
It doesn't like Discord.
Yeah, had a little issue with it. Once it settles out on the network, it does okay. But it seems to really be network intensive.
Oh, actually, I was wrong. I thought I was getting in. It's got more mods to download.
Blame Tegan. She chose the list.
Death Helper.
Hmm?
It's on Death Helper right now.
Oh yeah, that's the one that gives you an item that when you die you can find your body if you need to.
Oh.
And it's an easy item. It's one stone to make. So we call that the center. Oh, you know what? I forgot I can do this. Yeah, I learned this today, Tegan. I can build on the dragon. Can't build there, but I can do there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna call that 5. Now why can't I put the structure there? It just said I could. What's in the way?
Oh, hey Cranky, hey Kitsu. Yeah, this is gonna be my first time ever playing. If I can get in.
You will eventually. So why can't I put that foundation right there?
Well, I'm hoping that with in response to Frankie saying, "Cool, you expect to die at least a lot at first." I'm hoping that with Greater Raider there, I won't die quite as often.
You probably won't die as often, but yes, you will die, because even I still die. Ask Tegan. She laughs at me repeatedly for the deaths.
Yeah, something's going on. Let me try restarting it again.
I think that's...
I'm gonna shut down Steam and reopen it.
Really? It's like a little ridge right in the middle. There's just enough of a hump in the middle of this island. I think that'll work.
No. Thought I was in. It's loading mods.
That sounds about normal. I'm telling you, the fact that we can pick up that item, Tegan, is wonderful.
Why does it keep opening Steam inside of ARK?
Because Steam? Now watch, at some point I'm going to go to build one right here, and it's going to tell me, can't, it's too high. I just need to remember where this spot is. Oh, it's going to be right over by the ruins. That works. And yes, digging in ARK would be kind of cool too. Just basically overall terrain destruction would be kind of cool. So let's see. Yeah, I think that will actually work. Because I only need that. There's going to be plenty of space, it looks like, to the, well, from my perspective, north and south. And if I can't go east, I can most definitely go west with it. So yeah, I think that will be enough space. I just need to go get some harvesting done. And hopefully Tex will be joining us soon.
Do I need to download the center?
Ah, yes. That's a quick download, though.
Oh, okay.
I forgot about that. It doesn't auto-download the map. And yeah, actually, we can set you up pretty well. Tegan can correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe we actually have a spare dragon somewhere. because everybody was breeding the dragons like mad because there's something, I don't want to say wrong, but something that was done differently with dragons versus every other dino, so you can literally breed one and have it fully grown in less time than it takes to tame a dragon.
I need to stock this again.
And yeah, Kaiba, I kind of feel the same way about sandbox games. Minecraft's kind of spoiled me on that concept. The ability to basically build anything, destroy everything. What is the Space Engineers, I think it is pretty cool because you can do pretty much that. They start on a small dragon first before getting a dragon. I didn't know there were stages of dragons. I thought they were either babies or big. Oh, small dino. Well, we still have a couple of the pterodactyls. So at least he can have flight when he starts. Should at least give him that benefit. And then I will... Well, this is true. Pteranodons are relatively expendable. There we go. I can see again!
Wow, there's a big delay on my screen.
The what?
There's a big delay on my stream.
Oh. We'll need to get...
Oh, it's not. It just opened in the background.
Ah. When you finally do get to the point of looking for the server, before you actually log in, wait until it says like it's 03 or 0400, because then it's getting close to daylight.
Okay.
Worst thing is to log in smack in the middle of the dark with absolutely no light anywhere except these little green floaty things. I guess they're supposed to be lightning bugs.
Oh.
You thought it was dark in Minecraft.
It still needs one more. Well, no, I downloaded the center.
What's it saying? Ooh, I have new engrams, I forgot.
Needs the expansion map. Oh, it's still downloading.
Ah. I just earned some more engrams opening up. I got to level 55 finally. So let's see what I got that interests me. Assault rifle. Ooh.
Yeah, Cranky, I'll have to check that out. like I said, this will be my first time getting in, or even opening ARK.
Hmm. I've opened up some
It's
additional saddles. I can do a Brontosaurus now if I wanted to. I wonder what it takes to make the ammo. Yeah, one of the things I'm trying to figure out, but I'm probably going to end up having to defer to Tegan, is power. Because there's some items that need power, but I don't see anything that stands out as being a generator of any kind. Because I'd like to actually have lighting in my house for a change.
oh, I don't know. Lighting's awfully OP.
You just had to go there, didn't you?
Yeah, my least favorite
Well, then
out of
my
few people.
long neck rifle with the flashlight attachment's OP. But yeah, I'll even teach you for protection. When you get here, I've got a Pteranodon that you can use that's actually pretty high level. And I've got about 6 of the Dilophosauri, that I've tamed all but one. I had 6 before, 5 died. I had to go get 5 new ones. They tame pretty fast, actually. But in a group, it's 6 of them in a group. If they're all following you and all set to attack your target, they're actually pretty good at protecting you if something decides that you look tasty. So that's how I've managed to stay alive the most, was with their protection. That and my giant Triceratops. I love my Triceratops. He was the very first tame, and he actually was a pretty high level tame. And it was by accident. I knocked him out. I don't remember how. And then I decided, it's been a while now, and I was like, oh, what do I got to do? And I started to panic because I was like, I want to tame him. What do I got to do? And fed him berries and narco berries. And
Mm-hmm. And thank you for the host, Silver Dragon Gaming.
no, don't want to disable following. I want to get in this inventory.
And the Demoness, thank you for hosting. So, how are you going to repeat that if you don't know how you did it?
I was knock him out. That was like, what, my first week playing the game, so I don't remember how I knocked him out.
Oh.
Since then, I've got upgrades. I've got a crossbow with tranquilizer arrows and, all kinds of good stuff now, but
Oh, Kitsu, what map are you playing? Are you playing the center as well?
trying to harvest. Yeah, one of the Dilophosaurs that I have is level 87 and does almost 1,000% damage.
Wow.
Because all I've pretty much done is increase their attack damage as they've leveled. Because they were bred for one purpose, and that was to keep me alive.
Yeah, and Demoness, I wouldn't worry about it.
I just got everything on Wander right now, so trying to catch up to him to check who needs to be leveled up and who doesn't is a bit of a pain.
Now, do we have to worry about keeping them fed?
Normally the answer is yes, but I have a feeding trough.
Oh, okay.
You'll see when we get here. Oh, I must have got too far away. Now he's inside. Dang it. Anyway, I got a feeding trough that I've got, like, more meat and berries than the dinosaurs we have will probably ever eat. They'll end up probably rotting before they get all eaten. But this dragon is just like a meat gathering beast.
Mm.
I mean,
that's at 1.4 gigabytes of 2.2 gigabytes downloaded.
well, at least you're almost done.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there is 1,500 meat in the animal trough, and the dragon still has about 1,800 meat. Oh, he's not ready to level yet. There we go. Here shortly, I'll go get some more stone.
Now get it installed and running just as you're ending your stream.
Right? That's what kind of happens when you do last minute choices.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, I have over 100 oil. I have no idea if that's good or bad, but I have over 100 oil. Woo! Oh, and look, Tegan. My very first ramshackle recipe. Not that we've ever captured one of those things, but hey, I found it. Oh, there is a bug in my... And I just closed myself out of my house.
You walked yourself out?
Well, no, I was gonna run into the house and shut the door.
Mm-hmm.
And wasn't far enough in, so the door shut me outside while I was trying to run away from a big giant mosquito.
Oh, okay.
And it was just easier to try and kill the mosquito. Had my dragon had the chance, that's very much what would have happened, is it would have been killed in fire. Oh, there he is. Oh, I got worried a minute. He's gonna drop him. Nope, he didn't. Yeah, okay. I didn't know there were pigs in here. Ah. I don't think I've seen one of those, or maybe I did and just wasn't paying attention. I found that this little island here is a really good place for stone because it's kind of small. But if I just run around on the beach and a little bit up inland, I can end up with about 2,000 stone, 2,200 stone, depending on how lucky I get when I hit them. And then I just wait for it to regenerate, and then I do it all over again. And it's really, really close to where I've been living, so... Really.
Okay, let's try this again.
Come on, hit the stone, not the tree. Yeah, the nice thing about this server is it is not PvP. It is PvE. So only the dinosaurs are out to kill you. Which that alone could be quite the problem with.
Oh, I'm certainly relieved.
Right? Yeah, if I had been playing on a PvP server, I don't think I'd still be playing this game. I mean, as much as I've died just to dinosaurs, playing against players that have the same mentality as the dinosaurs, no, thank you.
What, we can't do facial hair?
No, I was disappointed about that too. And you can't have long hair. Well, you can, but you gotta have an item in game to create it, and then it's only certain kinds of long hair. But yeah, the player character creation is kind of limited. At least they got male and female. Could be worse. They could only have one gender.
Well, I'm just gonna go with the default.
Ah, so you'll look like everybody else.
Now, where am I supposed to spawn?
Choose Tropical Island North.
Okay. I'm on my way. And how do I get rid of the welcome to a new scary world?
It disappears on its own in a minute.
Okay.
Let me finish up the stone here. You should be okay while I finish up here.
Should be.
I'm gonna go pick him up, Tegan. My dragon, that guy should be there long enough, or safe long enough for me to go get him. Where are you? I'm willing to bet you're probably at the other flat area. Let me know when you hear big giant flapping noises, because then that means
Okay.
I'm close.
Okay. In the game.
Yes.
There you are.
Do you see me?
Yep.
Where are you at?
I'm almost right below you.
Oh,
Or coming
you're
toward you.
so tiny.
And I'm up inside you.
PG, man, PG. Okay, so hello. I go here and wave. Okay, so let me show you around. Now the nice thing is, or bad thing, there is no sleeping,
Mm-hmm.
so you don't have to worry about. But the bed is up there. If you need anything, all the extras of what I have is in this first cabinet. As
Okay.
far as armor and weapons and tools and what have you. Uh, Building supplies, uh, basics like wood, fiber, thatch, and stone I put in the second one. That's why it says building materials. Building parts, just what it says. It's little extras that I haven't used. This one at the end here is kind of miscellaneous, but right now I'm just putting other crafting stuff that I don't have a use for yet. And these
Mm-hmm.
are all the recipes that I've collected, which think you can make any of the items in here even if you haven't learned it yet.
Oh.
But I would suggest, at a minimum, to get started, grab a metal pick and a metal hatchet,
Mm-hmm.
because that'll at least help you get stone and wood. And then, obviously, armor, just stick with cloth. That's what I wear for the most part. I've got a couple of hide items, only because I was in an area that was cold, and they kind of help keep you warm. Unless you want to try and capture dinos, then I wouldn't worry about it. If you do, then bolas would help. Uh, the slings, you just use the stones you pick up to shoot at things. They can help knock stuff out in a pinch. Better than nothing. Over this way is egg storage right now. It's kind of the refrigerator, but since I've pretty much been the only one living out of here, I haven't kept stuff in here to keep it cold and preserve it. So I just store the eggs as I get them. Oh, and Tegan, I forgot to tell you, I got a T-Rex egg that I found randomly, if you guys want it. If you do need food, out here are the gardens. I don't even see your name.
Hang on. I was picking up a hatchet and a pick.
Ah.
You're outside?
Yep. Oh, and if you want to put the armor on, I is inventory.
I don't think I picked up the armor.
No, you're cool for now since it's sun. That way I can show you everything around before.
Yeah, let me grab armor real quick.
Okay.
Was first one?
Yeah, first one. Really? Dragon's following me and decides to perch up on top of my forge. Does look majestic, though.
Okay. I'm on my way out.
Okay. Yeah, right? I'm going to take a picture of that. I'll have to use that as a thumbnail. Okay, so anyway, over here are the farms. Currently, I have potatoes, I have carrots, I have... Don't eat these berries in the middle here. The narco berries. Do not eat.
Hmm.
And then I started some mayho berries, which are actually pretty good to eat, but they're meant more for taming. You can drink the water directly out of just walking into it, or I've got basically I made a drinking fountain right here. Where did you run off to? Oh, there you are. Drinking fountain's right here. It's the thing that's got looks like the water coming out of it. That shit and helmet's gonna make you very hot at some point. You'll watch. That's why it was sitting in there. But go ahead, it'll help protect you though, for sure. Okay, so.
Owner is Lord of the Flies.
Oh, that reminds me. Invite. Stand still. Recruit.
Lord of the Fly.
Yep. If you look at me and press and hold E, you should be able to accept the invite. At least I think that's how it works.
Now, I'm not getting any voice.
What do you mean you're not getting any voice?
Hang on a minute. Let me see if I've got...
Oh, there we go.
problem.
No,
Oh,
it was
okay.
Discord being derpy again.
Okay.
Anyway, push E and hold should bring up a radial menu, and there should be the option to accept the invite.
I did.
Okay. Now you can access everything here without risk of everything killing you.
Oh.
It's a good thing you mentioned something. Okay, so let me... This guy. And this guy. Nope. That guy. And that guy. And this guy. See, that's 4. Oh, look, an egg. No, let me get it. Let me get the egg. Dang dinosaurs, get out of my way. There we go. Okay, that was 4. 5. Alright, where are you at? Oh, there you are. Okay, you guys follow me. Oh, and this one. Okay. Well, we don't actually need an extra one. I've got an extra one in there. Honestly. Stay here. So you can borrow him. He'll help you fly. And he's pretty strong too, but they're not really do well for defense. These pterodons, they just kind of fly around in a circle like my dragon is right now, trying to find a place to land. I'm trying to get the other guys to follow me. Ooh. Oh, they're there. Come on. Come on. Come on. Follow me, my pretties.
Oh, you've got a mole.
Where? There's a beaver.
Looks more like a mole.
Well, except for his giant flappy tail over there. There's a dinosaur beaver. Okay, so look at those dinos.
Mm-hmm.
And when you see the access inventory show up, press T. And do that for all 6 of them. And you should see it say following TextCub SF. When you're done, anyway.
I see one.
That should be number 2. So let me pull these guys away, and they can... It's easier to get to them when you can see them.
Okay.
Pull those 3 away. Now the last 3 should be pretty easy because they'll line up. Just do it. There you go.
Yeah, you have to hit T a couple of times.
Sometimes. Okay. So that means those 6 will follow you. They are set to passive. So what you're going to want to do, hit the equal. And then again. Oh, that should be it. So that will make them actually attack your target. If you look at them and the little screen pops up, or if you hold E, it should say attacking target or attacking your target. That way, if something happens, they will all run and kill it. But you don't have to do it to each one individually. That's a global.
Oh, okay. Kind of creepy having them following me around.
There we go. And then, of course, you get near this one, you hit E, and then you can fly. And whichever way your pointer is going is whether you go up or down, left or right.
Yeah.
This is the safest of the islands on this map.
Now, is this the herbivore island?
No, there are still some bad guys here. Mostly these little guys and raptors.
Mm-hmm.
But they're still bad guys. But to level up, you can these guys, if they attack and kill something that you hit, you'll get experience too. So they're also good to help you level.
Okay.
If you want to just go and play around with harvesting, just to get a feel of how things run, instead of flying, because flying takes some getting used to. Mm-hmm. If you hit E while you're flying, you will die.
Yep.
Like I almost did. Thankfully, wasn't high enough.
I've seen that happen a couple of times.
Right. Otherwise, take the trike out. He's a little slow, but he is a tank. I have him. He has 4,000 health, and he does a lot of damage too. So between him and those 6 guys, you can take down pretty much everything that's on this island, including Brontosaurus.
Huh.
And like I said, this level 87 guy right here, he does 811% damage when he hits. And then they all get boosted because of the mate bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Which is one of the reasons why you see the hearts above them. Who is that that's got the... There it is. That guy. Is that right? No, that's not it. That's not the one I'm trying to get to. When there's at least 1 male and 1 female, they get mate boosted. Where is... Really? I can't... There it is. Give it... One of them can level up, and I'm trying to take care of it, but he doesn't want to... There it is. Like I said, these guys, all I've done is pretty much their attack.
Mm-hmm.
Because their sole purpose is protection. So anyway... that should get you pretty much what you need. Tools, if you do need anything else, if I'm on, let me know or message me. And Tegan and Drurl and Marshall and Gorgon and Nadia are also on the server, and they are more than willing to help too.
So any particular place that would be nice to build? Or do you know?
Pretty much wherever you want. There's another little hut that when I first started on this island, we hadn't gotten all this stuff over here, so I believe it's that direction that you're headed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's that direction you headed. There's a little hut that I started to build, You can build on that. It kind of overlooks the ocean, but whenever you get comfortable with how ARK works, you can build pretty much anywhere. Just got to be careful of the elements, because that is definitely a thing here. You will freeze to death.
Ah.
Or burn up, but I haven't had that one yet. And that's what it says, Tegan. The reason I had him do it that way is because I've tried just looking at the name, and it either doesn't realize which one I'm looking at or not, so I just do it where once you have the inventory pop up, I know it's going to pick that one. So anyway, yeah, I mean, you can build wherever you want. All the supplies are pretty much open around here.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's some stuff that people are gathering. So they, like me, I'm trying to get a bunch of stone so I can get my castle going. But easy enough. The Stegosaurus that's in there. That's the other one. I've got a Stegosaurus. He is good for harvest. He's not as good as the, well, what I call the armadillo for harvesting. But he still gets a decent amount of stone when you use him. And, well, to be honest, the beaver is pretty much the only one that's good at getting wood. But since I'm not using him, if you want to use the beaver, you can. He does really good at harvesting wood.
Oh.
And then, of course, there's my dragon that's good at killing everything. I gotta go back and get my armadillo before something tries to eat it.
I just killed a scorpion.
Cool. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not too worried about the armadillo, which is why I kind of left him here. They're actually pretty strong. But at the same token, that can change in an instant. It's happened. I've died because of the, oh, I'm safe. Yeah. Mother Nature most certainly does not agree with you, and is very quick to point out when you are wrong.
It's a little difficult figuring out where I am actually aiming at something.
Yeah, that's a little tricky. I've had that same problem. I've just gotten used to it at this point.
Or how close I need to be.
I just gotten used to getting right up on top of things. Alright, how much do we have now? Oh yeah, 2,400. That's good. Yeah, we're good. Alright, come here, dragon.
And Matt Jam, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated.
Yeah, I love the fact the dragon can pick things up. No, I have not ridden a shark yet. Tegan was asking. Because I figured I would drown underwater, so I am avoiding all things to do with water unless absolutely necessary. I do not want to get drowned.
And it's almost night. How close is it to nighttime? In other words, how much longer do I have to explore before it gets too dark? And got the princess. Thank you for the host.
Alright. Heard you talking. What was that?
How much longer before it gets dark?
Right now it is 8 o'clock in the game. Probably 10-ish minutes. When it gets dark fast.
Oh. And how do I set to wander? Not to wander, but to follow?
Well,
T?
you can either whistle at them with the T, or you can use E and just hold it, and instead of writing, it'll bring up a menu and enable follow, or yeah, enable follow will
Oh.
be one of the options. There we go. Oh, I forgot I grabbed another egg. Oh, not right.
And Firefox, thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated.
There was also a torch in one of the storage bins if you want to do it, but generally
Oh.
speaking, I don't suggest being out at night if you can help it.
Aha.
Because at least during the day you have the advantage of seeing what's coming at you most times. At night you have no clue. You will not see it. And then there's these little things called compies, which are like foot-sized dinosaurs.
Uh-huh.
By themselves, not a big problem. Not at all. But they're never by themselves. One will show up, and the next thing you know, there's a whole flippin' army of them. And you will die.
Yeah, I've seen the compies before. Do we need this parasaur?
Most of the dinosaurs on this island, you could pretty much kill. Unless they have a green name, which means somebody owns them. You wouldn't want to kill a pet, now would you?
No.
Not willingly.
Now, how do I harvest?
Depends
Just hit
on...
it with an axe?
Well, what are you trying to harvest? It depends.
What I just... Oh, there it is. Yeah, just hit it with an axe.
Yeah, trees, if you use an axe, you get more wood than thatch. If you use a pickaxe, you get more thatch than wood. With
okay.
stone, if you use a pickaxe, you get more flint than stone.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas an axe, you get more stone than flint. If you need fiber, if you just harvest the plants that you see wandering around, I don't know how high your graphics are up. On mine, I've got it low enough that the only plants I really see are the ones I can harvest. But if you harvest those with nothing in your hand, you get fruits and fiber. And I might have enough. Let's see.
How do I take things off of follow? Oh, actually just hold E.
Yeah, that's one way if you want to do individual. Because you got to be careful. I've learned the hard way to be careful with the whistle. Because J or U will make everything unfollow you. So if you don't want anything to follow you, just hit U, everything stops.
Okay.
But to get them back, you either have to go to each one individually again, or hit J, but J is everything within eye and earshot. That's our pet. So that means not only the ones you currently have, but Dragon Death here, Bucky over there, everything inside the... Yeah. I did that once at Tegan's Ruin Base, and there like 4 dozen dinosaurs tried to follow me out into the wilderness.
Oh. Because it's getting dark, and I'm wanting to go inside.
Come over here real quick in the forge.
Mm-hmm.
If you go in here to the smithy,
Mm-hmm.
I put a sickle in here, metal sickle. That'll help with harvesting fiber. Pretty much all it'll help you with, or hitting things, like if something attacks you.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly for fiber.
Well, I can't see a thing right now.
Oh, there you go. That should help.
Yeah, a little bit.
need to grab some wood out of here so that I can kind of...
Wow, it certainly gets dark, doesn't it?
I told you. Hold on a second. There we go. Light.
And Kid Kiba. Or Kiba. And Ivy Ho.
Are you in the house?
Yep, I am.
Here, let me put some wood in the fireplace for you.
I'm gonna say hi to people for a minute.
Okay. And then when you get a chance and you get back into the storage area, the same place you got the armor and tools, there is a torch in there that you can use. If you want to go outside of the house at night.
Okay.
Which I wouldn't suggest.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go outside right now.
If you get cold, which is something that happens a lot, the fireplace right here, even if it's not lit, it seems to be warmer right here. So you can just kind of sit by the dead fireplace to warm up, or with the fire on, either one.
Because I need to see about how to level up as well.
Killing things, harvesting, building things. You get a lot of experience building things. That's why using the dinosaurs to go out and start killing helps level up, especially at the level you're at.
So what's good to level up?
Building, mostly. That's how I level up the most in the beginning. And then once I had my dragon, he can kill things from above. But
what should I add?
Oh, that's gonna be kind of preference. At this point, I've got a lot of health because I got tired of dying so quick. I've leveled up my food and water a little bit so I don't get hungry and thirsty as much. Mostly weight, especially when you're trying to harvest. Those are the two that I've got the highest, is health and weight, because I want to make sure I can grab everything and not have to come back to base as often. And I did some for speed so I don't walk so slow. It's going to be, I think what I decided was mostly off of what I was doing at first, which was gathering. So I did speed and how much I could hold. So weight. Because it was really big pain otherwise. Oh, there's a door. But yeah, if you're ambitious and want to harvest, stone is in huge demand right now. And thatch. Stone and thatch. At least in this area, because I'm trying to build a castle, of course.
Okay, I'm gonna mute for just a minute and say hi to everyone.
Okay. Alright, so I'll tell Tex separately, but that's going to be it for streaming today. It is that time, and actually a friend of mine is celebrating his birthday today, so that's what I'll be doing after the fact. Oh, and let me let him know before I go. Welcome back. I was just letting everybody know that I was pretty much at the end of my stream for the day. And that we're going to go celebrate a friend's birthday after I'm done here. But I'm actually glad that you were able to get in and wander around and get you situated so that you would not be playing 700 times to die a day, which is very likely without help.
Yeah, it's only 400 times a day now.
Right. Hopefully with the dinosaurs you have, you actually won't die hardly at all. Usually when I die, it's my stupidity at this point.
That's what I was thinking about. walking right into a scorpion.
Yeah, they usually don't one-shot you, so that's where the 6 other dinosaurs following you come in handy. Because if you do happen to get stung when it hits you, they'll all run to save you.
Uh-huh. Now, what is the bright light coming from?
That is from my gun. It has a
Oh.
flashlight on it. Coming through the window, I can see you
Uh-huh.
running back and forth.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm not going to step out there yet.
Yeah, no, if you do log off, make
Mm-hmm.
sure you log out in the either where you're at
Mm-hmm.
or in the big house. Because when you are offline, you can still be eaten.
Uh-huh.
And then you will lose everything.
Yeah, I've seen people playing jokes or practical jokes on people doing that.
Right? So, alright, but anyway, glad you
Okay.
were able to come by, Tex. We'll have to try this again, well, either when you're streaming or just to play, because I've been waiting to see if I can get you guys to come play too, because it's actually kind of fun, and with more people as a group, even more fun,
Mm-hmm.
especially with
Uh-huh.
streaming. But everybody that came to watch me today, thank you guys all for coming by. Had a blast, and yeah, thank you everybody that stopped by to visit, and everyone have a great day.